my channel. It's LaQuasia, aka Queen LaQ, and I haven't been consistent on YouTube like I should have been. I've been very busy all year trying to sell cars, and it's very time consuming, but we're back. And we're gonna be back. We're gonna be consistent. It is October the 10th, and we're going into 2026 in a couple of months, and we're gonna be consistent all the way up until then and throughout the year. I promise. I am in my motherhood era, and you know, my journey of motherhood is about to start. I am 36 weeks pregnant today. No, I'm 35 weeks pregnant this week, and next week I'll be 36 weeks. But I thought it would be fun and a good way to get back into the swing of things to do a pregnancy Q&A. So let's do it. I got some questions off of ChatGPT because I mean, you know, where else would I get questions besides Pinterest? Okay, so like I said, I'm 35 weeks pregnant. I'm 8 months. So pregnancy, first trimester / early pregnancy. That's where we're starting. How did you find out you were pregnant? Okay, so I found out I was pregnant because it was like March, and I was starting to get sick, and I was like I had a cold, and I was like, okay, change of weather, maybe it's bothering me, blah blah blah. So I was sick, like cold symptoms, nothing too crazy, but I was talking to one of my coworkers, and I was telling him how I wasn't feeling good, and I kept like sniffing and blowing my nose and sneezing, and I just was not feeling good. And I was like, I think it's just a cold. And he said, maybe you're pregnant. And I'm like, why would you say that of all things? You know, why would you say that specific thing? Sometimes I feel like people tell you things like that you're supposed to know, or people like tell you like there's signs from the universe through people, or you know, ways for you to find out stuff. So I was like, that's too particular, you know, that's too like, you know, out of all the things you say that. So it was bothering me. I had some errands to run. I had to go to work that day for some kind of a meeting, but I wasn't even scheduled to work. So I left and I went to the store, and then I went to Dollar General because I was like, I'm gonna just get a pregnancy test because I like to ease my peace of mind, and I like to like give myself peace. So that was kind of like bugging me. So I was like, let me get a pregnancy test. So I go home and I take the pregnancy test, and they said positive. And that was the first time I ever took a pregnancy test, and they said positive. And I'm like, it was the one with the little cross. And I was like, no. So I called my mom, and I was like, Mom, what does this mean? Because she's been pregnant 6 times or more. And she says, oh, you're pregnant. And I'm like, no. I start crying because I'm like, I've been trying to avoid being pregnant. I'm 28 years old. Hello. I'm 28 years old, and I've never been pregnant, and you know, it was just unexpected. So that's how I found out I was pregnant. Like a sign from somebody, like the universe was trying to tell me, because my cycle hadn't come yet. So I'm like, maybe I should just take a test just to give myself peace of mind. And I actually was pregnant. So what were your first symptoms? I just had a cold. So like, I just had a cold, like my nose is running, I'm sneezing a lot, congested, coughing up congestion, and yeah, those are my first symptoms of that. But I haven't been sick, and I haven't thrown up this entire time. So like, thank God for that, because I wanted a baby boy first, then baby girl later on. It'd be like 2 or 3 years, because I want to focus on my son first. I want to focus on having him and making sure he's good and he has what he needs and has the attention he needs before I have another baby. So yeah, those are my symptoms. I haven't been sick this whole time, thank God. How did you tell your partner slash family? So I called my mom first. Obviously I told you how I did that. Now I have roommates at the time. So me and my roommate at the time, she was like, let's surprise him. So I put it in some kind of bag, and then I put it inside the bag. And when he came home, because I was waiting for him to get home, I didn't want to just tell him on the phone. When he got home, he was like, why are you acting weird? And he wanted to go in the room, but I was like, sit down. And I recorded it and everything. So then he sat down. He's looking at me weird because he's like not understanding like what's going on. So he opened it, and then of course he had another bag in it. So then he opened it again, and he was like, whoa, this is yours? I was like, yeah. And he was like, no. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, no. Because he was just like in shock. And he was like, how are you pregnant when you're on birth control? But it was like the birth control I had was the pill, and I wasn't taking it as consistently as I should have. And it was a different one than I had been used to. So after 5 years of being together, this is what happened. And my family, my mom kept it to herself until she finally was able to. She was like, can I tell him? And I was like, yeah. So now my family knows. And I called some other people to tell them. Like my sister, my dad, ex-stepmom. How did you feel emotionally in the beginning? Overwhelmed, like, wow, 28 years and I've never gotten pregnant. So now I'm pregnant, and that's crazy. And I'm still feeling like that's crazy. But I'm ready to meet my little baby. I'm scared for the process of him coming out, but it was scary. Scarier in the beginning. Okay. Second trimester. When did you start showing? I would say, I don't know. It's October now. Maybe I started showing in like July. More, yeah, maybe July. I got pregnant in March, so I think July, I would say. Did you have food cravings or aversions? The only thing I've been craving has been black eyed peas from the can. And it has to be from Dollar General. It's weird. I've bought so many cans. I eat half of them and I get that satisfaction. Like when I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go eat some. And it's gonna be great. And I've been loving cantaloupe and green grapes and watermelon. So nothing crazy. I've been eating, I can eat regular, thank you God. There's nothing I can't eat. So I've been eating regular food. Nothing has made me sick or upset my stomach. Thank you God. What's been your favorite part of pregnancy so far? He's moving a lot. I can't really tell. It's just a new experience, but I don't know. I don't have a favorite part. Anywhere symptoms no one told you about? Not really. My back's hurt in my tailbone area. That's normal, I guess. Going to pee a lot is annoying. Nothing out of the ordinary. I feel like this has been a smooth pregnancy, and I'm just praying for a smooth delivery and just have a chill baby for the most part. Have you started buying baby stuff yet? So, by the grace of God, I'm so blessed that I haven't even had to buy anything for my baby yet. I've bought a few things, and I'm gonna get some stuff for his room, but I haven't had to buy anything. We got a bunch of diapers and wipes from the gender reveal, and my sister has 2 babies. She gave us a bunch of clothes and a car seat and stroller, bathtub. My sister-in-law gave us a bunch of baby stuff and a bassinet, so we're good on that. And clothes, we don't have to buy any clothes or shoes. We just have to buy some maybe toys, but we have a baby shower coming up next week, so I don't really, I'm gonna see what we get from that and then go from there. But we haven't had to buy anything. We're truly blessed. Okay, third trimester. How far along are you? I told you I'm 35 weeks. Do you know the gender? Yes, it's a boy. I've said that. What's been the hardest part of this trimester? Just feeling pain in my stomach and my back. Are you ready for labor? Nervous or excited? I am nervous. I don't know how. I mean, yes, excitement to meet your baby, but who is excited for a baby to come out? That's scary, especially when it's never happened before for me. So, nervous for sure, but everything will be fine. I'm gonna see about cute baby. I already know I'm gonna cry. It's gonna be great. What's on your hospital bag checklist? So I'll put my checklist here. That's everything that I pretty much have gotten from like Pinterest, ChatGPT. I just made a list and printed it out and then put everything in my hospital bag for myself and for baby. So our bags are packed. So the only thing I have to do really is sterilize everything, go through the baby stuff from the baby shower. We having our baby shower and then we're good. Good to go. What are your birth plan thoughts? I mean, I don't know. I don't really have many people to be around, so my husband will be there. I hope that I could just have natural birth. Well, not a C-section. Get the epidural, so yeah. I think everything. I don't really have a birth plan. I just want my husband there and to get the epidural. I don't really know what else you had put on your birth plan. I don't know. Like I said, I've never been here before. Do you still work or are you preparing for maternity leave? I just stopped working Wednesday. I have this weird job. It's sales and it's car sales at that. And I pretty much can go back whenever I'm done like giving birth and when I'm ready, but I hopefully will be in a place where I don't have to go back because I don't want my baby to be cared for by other people because I just want him to be in my care because I don't trust other people. I'm not from here, so like I don't have anybody to like watch my baby that I trust, and I don't want something to happen to him, especially when people don't know me. Hopefully I'll be in a place where I can work from home and just make money on my own time and spend time with my baby because the first few years are very crucial. What's your daily routine like while pregnant? I'm pretty much just getting up and going to work and being at work for hours and then coming home and cooking stuff most of the time, taking a shower and going to sleep and getting ready to do it again the next day. So I've been off for 2 days and so far my husband's left for work and I've just stayed up, even though I cook up at the sleep. I just stayed up and I've been doing stuff. Today I cleaned the kitchen, cleaned the baby room. I have clothes in the wash right now, clean the guest room, and that's pretty much it. Tomorrow I'm gonna leave the house. So I left the house yesterday afternoon to go to the bowling alley with my husband, but tomorrow we will get some stuff done. How do you deal with tiredness or back pain? I go to the chiropractor. Let's see. I go to the chiropractor, I stretch, I use a heating pad. And tiredness, I've been drinking coffee. I mean, I don't always drink coffee, but most of the time I just drink some coffee. That helps. Because you can have coffee while you're pregnant. You just can't have too much while you're pregnant. Daily. Do you feel ready to be mom? No. I don't know about being a parent. I'm a great sister. I love my little siblings. I don't know. It's just a new experience. I'm scared. I'm gonna have a little baby depending on me, but at least I'm not doing it alone. Thank God for that. But scared. Mentally preparing myself. Have you picked a name? His name would be Jameer. What's your nursery theme? I'm going with a safari theme. I'm getting a bunch of stuff off Amazon. What's one thing you can't wait to do with your baby? I don't know. I'm not thinking about it. I don't know. Any mood changes? Yes, I get irritated really easily, and I've been crying. I cry sometimes, and I get upset and annoyed. And it's like, you don't know what order you're gonna get. Are you planning a natural birth, epidural, or C-section? Epidural. Do you have a name picked out, Jameer? What's in your hospital bag? I asked ChatGPT. What's something no one told you about pregnancy? Nothing really. I haven't experienced it yet. Well, I just have a different pregnancy because people are saying like, you're not having any symptoms, and that's weird. Thank God. How do you deal with fatigue or body changes? I keep getting bigger, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so big. I mean, you just gotta deal with it. And I don't have any stretch marks, so like other than the ones that I already had. So thank God for that. Go to pregnancy self-care routine. I just do my skincare like regular. I do watermelon glow toner from Glow Recipe. I do the Bioma serum, and then I do a moisturizer like from Neutrogena or Tatcha. Oh, and for face wash, I use the Hydra Boost one from Neutrogena as well. And in the mornings, I use the Clean and Clear Morning Burst to help wake me up too. So nothing special. Will you do anything differently next time? Not really. This has been a good pregnancy. Thank God for that. I'm ready to meet my little baby. Scared, but ready to meet my little baby. But grateful. Yeah, that's all the questions. Thank you for joining me for this Q&A. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for the next video because we're going to be posting a lot more. Come back for all the content. And thank you for watching. Bye.